Hello, I'm the Bowmeister. Welcome back to more Digimon story, Savage Sleuth Hackers Member. Today we're going to start with Corridor Ward. I can't write anything down, but help us find missing people ASAP. Let's go. It's a case from Detective Matayoshi. I'll contact him and ask him for details. So you've taken my case. I appreciate it. As I wrote on the bulletin board, it's very urgent. The Central Hospital manager has gone missing. All signs suggested he vanished in the hospital. After interviewing the hospital staff, I thought this case would be right up your alley. Ask the nurse near reception in the first floor lobby for details. Sorry, I'm petting my cat. If this isn't resolved, the hospital may be forced to close. All hospitals have been struggling to cope with the sudden increase in patients since Digimon started appearing in the streets. You don't need me to tell you how much of a disaster it would be if we even lost even one hospital. That's why we designated this case top secret. Whatever you do, don't let word of the investigation get out. I wonder if anyone around here knows the deal. I should start asking around on the first floor. Slayerdermon's sword. Get the Balmong. There we are. Ah, you must be the specialist the detective mentioned. I'm sure he told you, but our manager has been missing since yesterday evening. He failed to turn up to a meeting and several people looked around but couldn't find him. He's a very meticulous person, yet failed to clock out and just left his things in the office. The police are also searching for him. He lives alone and they say he hasn't returned home. We think we've searched the entire hospital, but the detective said it's possible he's still here somewhere. He said he'll call in a professional who specializes in mysterious disappearances and other strange phenomena. That must be you. Unusually, the manager said he had business in the general ward on the 12th floor yesterday. One of the nurses there must have seen him. Most of the nurses still don't know about this disappearance, so please do your best to keep your investigation quiet. Alright, so 12th floor, we shall go. The general ward is on the 12th floor. Well, I better get back to work. Excuse me, you haven't seen the man people call the manager around here, have you? I'd like to talk to him. Oh, are you with that specialist? That's right. Please tell me where the manager is. Something's up with Sorcerermon. Hear that? Sorcerermon's to help. Nobody in here. Did I see the manager yesterday? He went down the corridor into the room on the left. Afterwards, I didn't really see. Down the corridor to the left. This room appears to be empty. The nurse saw the manager come in here. I'll take a look around inside. A TV. I wonder if there's anything good on. Is that a video? Every channel is just a black screen. Huh? Some writing has appeared. If you try to help him, I'll show no mercy. You'll wander alone for all eternity in a place where no one will hear your cries for help. Ugh. A message? Is someone watching me? Whoever sent this must be the one who took the manager. I don't think there's any more information to find here. I'll leave. Except... there's no one here. There are lots of people here. It's as if they have vanished from the face of the earth. I'll take a look around. There's something unusual about this floor. I'll take the elevator back to the lobby on the first floor. Unless Sorcerermon is doing some magic that I don't know what to do. You seeming kinda schemy. It won't open. Was it closed before? Very kinda shimmy. Uh-huh. I should be at the elevator by now. How come I'm here by the patient's room? I guess this makes using the elevator out of the question. Am I trapped on this floor? No, I shouldn't jump to complete conclusions just yet. Something must be jamming the signal. What's going on here? Checked here already. Of course, I checked these rooms. There's a cat behind me, making some noise. Okay, those rooms are closed. I don't remember where else to look. Bench. Looks like the windows can't be opened for safety reasons. I'll look around a little more. I'll take a look around and try to find another way. At least I can get Digilines in here. And try to break the window. If I break the window and shout loud enough, maybe I can get someone's attention. I can't just stay here. It's worth a try. I'll ask Detective Machiyoshi for help if I get in trouble for it. I should be able to break it with a plant pot or a wheelchair from the corridor. I'll get one. All the plant pots and wheelchairs are stuck to the floor. They won't budge. I couldn't drag them either. It's bizarre. It's like they've been bolted down. I tried hitting the window with my hand, but it didn't break. It just hurt my hand. I guess I'll have to give up on the window idea and find another way. The door won't open. It was open before. I'm completely trapped. Oh, I didn't expect to see human here. You must be the specialist the head nurse talked about. If you're looking for the missing manager, then it seems we share a common objective. It looks like the space around this door is ever so slightly distorted. Stand back. Magic! That's the culprit. Let's see if we can get some answers. Got friendship! Who knew you could find friendship so easily in a box? Alright, let's turn on acceleration because I love that ability. Search around looking for little shiny spots on the ground. And that's going to be very little level ups. Before I forget though, switch Goramon for Disgruntled Chairman. There we go. There's the exit. Seems to be locked. We can get to the Digilab of all places. In case... I think that's Tactician. Remember way back when I tried to even focus on the Digiline? Yeah. Alright, maybe let's try going the other direction. There we go. It's Black Sakuyamon. Or Kahuzamon. I cannot believe the mere champion Digimon was able to break my spell. You should never judge a book by its cover. Oh, I see the mouse I trapped is here too. I do wish you had stayed in your cage. You want to trap me in the ward? Correct. As a reward for finding your way here, let me tell you how I did it. You probably thought you were wandering around the 12th floor, but you were actually in this space all along. When your hand touched the door to leave the room, my spell was invoked. You fell asleep and were instantly transported here. I used another spell to confuse your senses and make you think this open space was the 12th floor. You were trapped by a spell when you left the room. The central hospital you experienced before you left the room was the real thing. In the fake hospital the spell showed you, the door didn't actually exist, but you believed you could see it and touch it. However, you're the one variable I did not account for, Sorcerer Mon. Not only did you break my spell, you also located and entered the space. What are you? A Digimon, just like you. Nothing more, nothing less. Are you satisfied with that explanation? It will do. Did you come save this man? Yeek! Unfortunately, I cannot allow that. He will stay here until he dies. That is why I created this place. As long as you are here, no matter how much you plead for help, no one will ever hear you. You will remain here all alone until the last breath of life leaves your body. It is no more than you deserve. We can't let you do that, Kuhuzamon. This human may be weak, but he has me on his side. You mean to stop me? Very well, I will simply defeat you both. I never intended to allow you to return anyway. Your fate is to stay here and rot. And here we go. The battle against the Mega level Kuhuzamon. Kuhuzamon. It's gonna take me forever to say that properly. Black Tornado! What? Excuse me. Hydro Water. That's a nice. That was nice. That was nice. Alright, let's go ahead and Giga Blaster. Hell Crusher. As for you, Woken Up Palm should do the trick. Bing bango. And that's a level up for Blackmore Grandma, level 45. Milo's 25, Lord Spirit Drained. And Dorogoramon's 36. Ugh, you're no ordinary human. I accept defeat. Do with me as you please. I'm also curious, why did you abduct the manager? If you wish to know, I will tell you. It started when a mysterious hole opened up in my world and I fell into this human place. It happened so suddenly, I was badly hurt when I landed. The pain was so bad I could barely move, but I crawled along the ground to find help. Just when I thought I was about to die, I reached a human hospital. There was no one around. I only found out later that I was at the rear entrance, but I thought I had finally found help. I mustered every last ounce of strength to call out, "Help! If this is a hospital, please help me." A man answered. Do you know what he said? We're full to capacity with human patients. We can't treat Digimon. It's your fault we're in this mess in the first place. The manager. Luckily, someone else came to my aid. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here now, but I cannot forget the look of disgust on his face. That feeling. No human can understand. The feeling of finding yourself in a strange world and begging for help only to be ignored and preparing to die alone. That's why I made up my mind to make this man feel exactly what I felt back then. So I called him in the room and used the same spell I cast on you to bring him here. Eek, I'm sorry, I admit it. I didn't. Help me! Have you really learned your lesson? There was nothing I could do! You're okay for now, but we need to get you out of here soon. Otherwise, I'll fear you reach your psychological breaking point due to your traumatic experience in this strange place. But you don't seem too agitated. You're very unusual. Human, do you think I should let this man go? I've unlocked the logout zone. You can go back to the human world now. Eek! I've lifted the spell. Go back to your world. I do not know if someone like that is capable of mending his ways, but I will let him go out of respect to you for coming to save him. You thought I hate humans? Not exactly. I know some humans are kind. After the hospital, I managed to crawl to a park bench. Just as I was about to lose consciousness, a human came to help me. I was only semi-conscious, so I don't remember their face or where they went afterwards. I wish there was a way to thank them. Why am I telling you all this? I do not intend to say any more. Go now. I'm going. I'll see you back at the hospital. I hope you meet that person again. Me too. I can't thank you enough for saving me. Are you sure you're okay? I'm still tired, but I'll be fine once I've had some rest. I've taken some days off. I haven't had a vacation for a long while. The hospital's been so busy, I couldn't find the time. Sorry, but I have to go. The doctor wants to check me over. Hang on, do you think I can help out here? Help out? Yes, that's why I was looking for you. I'm a Digimon from another world, just like Kahuzamon. I'm kind of a doctor, but for Digimon. I can understand why you said what you did to Kahuzamon. These are difficult times, both for the humans who have suddenly found themselves sharing their world with Digimon, and for the Digimon trapped here. I want to do something to make a difference in this world. You don't need to pay me. If you're short-staffed, how about let me help out? Come back in the afternoon, 3 days from now. That's when I return to work. I'll give you my answer then. Thanks, human. I don't know if I could have rescued him if it wasn't for you. I should be the one thanking you. Maybe. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be like a mouse trapped in a cage. There's a lot I still need to learn about this world. Do you think people would be willing to see a Digimon doctor? I think working at a big hospital like this is the best way for me to use the medicine I've learned to help Digimon and humans. But I don't know how open people would be to the idea of a Digimon working at a human hospital. That's why I decided to go straight to the manager. Do you think that's weird? You're honest. By the way, what's your name, human? Yeah, I see. I still don't know how useful my medical knowledge will be, or if I'll even be allowed to work here. But I want to study human medicine, and hopefully I can go on to serve everyone. I better get going. Bye for now, Yang. I knew you were the man for the job. Thanks for getting the manager back in one piece. The doctor gave him a once-over. Everything seems fine. He's at home resting now. I'm sure he'll be back at work at no time. One of his colleagues dropped by to check on him, and he said something like, I want us to start accepting everyone in need, even Digimon. I wonder if something happened to him. Anyway, this case is closed, thanks to you. The payment's pretty low considering you saved someone's life. Sorry about that. I hope I can still count on you in the future. Court award completed. Is that got a tactician? Sweet. So give me a second here. So we got 8,000 yen. And we got Hacker of all trades. 8,000 yen is $77. Alright. And that's going to be it for this episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Next time, we'll take on that last case in the BBS. But until then, I am the Bowmeister. And as always, I have been obediently yours.